Hey guys, it's me, PlayStation Fanboy here, and I know I'm kind of late to the most recent PlayStation blog that was released a couple weeks ago. I just want you guys to know, I know, PlayStation is canceling physical media by 2028, which is technically a year from now. We just have the rest of this year, 2027, and then 2028 is down the line. I just want you to know, I am a physical collector. I cannot tell you I am a physical game collector. I have an entire selection of PS5 games in my possession. And for God's sake, I have a whole entire, believe it or not, I have a whole shelf. Let me show you guys this. I have a full shelf full of physical media in my collection. I collect physical items. I like collecting physical items. I like collecting physical items so I can preserve them and show them to my kids if I have kids by then. Even I still collect physical games today. These are like the most recent Nintendo Switch games I have, which I don't really play on Switch anymore. Recently I got Splatoon Raiders for the Switch too, but physical games are just dying at this point, guys. I want you guys to understand, I am a 20-year-old. I am a 20-year-old guy who plays nothing but video games and likes to have fun. And now I am moving on to PC now, which is something we'll be talking about later in this video. But I cannot tell you that, boy, am I glad that I am still living in the era where we actually have an actual physical game, an actual physical disc inside a physical game where I can keep forever and preserve them. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard people talking about this on the internet. And just to tell you how many physical games I have, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 PS5 games physical. Okay, I am a physical game collector. Most of these games are going to be worth valuable in the future, and I am glad I have bought them because, guys, I need you to understand this. This is something that we may never have again. And a perfect example I'll tell you guys, the best thing about physical media, let me show you an example. You see this version of Sonic X Shadow Generations? Well, if you guys got the digital release, you just get the digital copy, right? You just get the digital copy. No, fuck you. You get something along with it, like this. Like this Robotnik's journal, which I feel like I should read this for a video. Look, you have something physical along with the game. And, what's this? We got advertisements and codes and DLC for us to download. And the reversible game cover and the disc. And the disc, right? We can't forget about the disc. We can never get that stuff ever again if we all go digital. Guys, come on. Alright, let me show you another... Okay. Another thing we'll never get back is, check this out. I have a copy of Persona 5 Royal and Shin Megami Tensei 5. Which are, get this, a steel book. We may never ever get a steel book ever again. We might never get one. This isn't the only steel book I have, guys. I have the Shin Megami Tensei one, and I also got the Sonic Frontiers one, which is over there in the collection. I'll show it to you guys in just a bit. We may never ever get a physical release for games that have a... Is this a code? Oh, it is a code. Oh, I know it's not. Anyway, we may never ever get this again in our history of our lives. And I feel so bad for the kids of the next generation when the PS6 comes out that may never get physical media. This is why I like physical media, because at least with physical media, you actually can put it on a shelf and not just have it in your digital library. Yeah, we may never ever get that again. And also, I'll show you another example of physical media is, hold on. Like, I have a copy of Sonic Origins Plus on PS5. I want you guys, you get an art book, an actual physical art book with this game. This is the shit we're gonna miss out once we go all digital. Now, one thing, I think these are the only games. I mean, a perfect example I can talk about, guys. I want you to notice that I have a copy. I heard the new Final Fantasy is coming out, and I think I might get it digital on Steam because let me show you guys something. I have a copy of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I had this copy for, I don't know how long. I kind of miscount how long I had the game for. I think it came out back in 2023. Guys, this game is around 160 gigs. 160 gigs. And it comes with 2 discs, guys. I'm not joking. This game has 2 physical discs. We have the data disc. And you got the play disc. The games are getting expensive to manufacture. And I'm not putting any issue on Sony or anything. And like, sure, I have all these games that are physical, and even if we do move on to an all digital future, I guess we gotta say goodbye to, you know, the steel books. The steel books are gonna be the most heinous thing we're gonna miss from this generation is the steel books, and just mainly physical games in general. I'm kind of surprised that we're moving on to an all digital future, but to be honest, I had a thing that would kind of go. The only company I can only see that we're not going to remove physical media is Nintendo. Because, guys, I want you to understand, I know Nintendo's game key card situation is kind of dumb. I don't even like game key cards. But I guess game key cards do kind of have a physical media-esque. You still get a bit of artwork and a bit of, I guess, a piece of plastic with no data in it. But at least you have kind of a physical representation of the game. Because just saying, like, oh, I have let me show you an example. Let's say I bought Sonic Forces, right? This is a new game, by the way. I recently bought it. Imagine I buy Sonic Forces, right? It's a physical game, and you say, oh, I want to get, I want mods. Get it on Steam. Who knows? Some people prefer Xbox, some people prefer Nintendo, some people prefer PlayStation. I'm more of a PlayStation and Nintendo kind of guy. And one thing that I'm just trying to point out here is that this could be the final end for physical media. I recently pre-ordered Fire Emblem Fortress Weave for one specific reason. Let me bring this in the picture. I recently went to Japan, and I bought the Divine Edition, or as it's known in Japan, the Elios Edition. It has a freaking art book in it. Has the physical game in a steel book, may I add. We may never, ever get this again. Maybe from Nintendo. Who knows? Maybe Nintendo might be the only company that will still stick with physical games. But for how long, guys? I mean, Microsoft is going to an all-digital future. Sony is going into an digital future. Who really knows at this point? And to be honest, I'm gonna just be thankful that there was a time and year where I managed to get physical games at any point in time, because we may never ever get any physical games ever again. And I'm telling you guys, if we're moving to an all digital future, I'm pretty sure that most of my game collection will be worth a lot of money. I'm more looking at like the steel books. I feel like those might be worth a little bit extra money. Probably, I don't even know. But like talking like a game about like Soul Hackers 2, which has cards along with it, I honestly don't think that these games will be worth a lot of money unless we keep them in box. Like, I'm telling you guys, when I heard the news that we're moving to an all digital future, I'm like, I guess that's just the future. Like, I can't really argue with Sony because they're a $1 billion corporation. We can't really fuck around with Sony. And I will say this: times are changing, and like, let me just show you one of the. I cannot tell you that I enjoy playing Persona 5. I enjoy playing Sonic Frontiers. I enjoy playing most of the games I have on physical media. So, if this is really truly the end for physical media, all I say, guys, is if you guys have a physical game collection, keep it as pristine condition as you can, because I'm telling you, those things could be worth a lot of money in the future. And you could, I don't know, fucking, like on your deathbed, you could like sell it before you die and you get all that money and then you do whatever the fuck you want. Now, remember I said that I was moving to like PC? I'm not joking. I actually recently got a Steam Deck a year ago. I actually enjoy using the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is really fun to use. And I feel like the Steam Deck might be a little bit better. Look, guys, I know I'm a PlayStation fan. I'm not the Steam fanboy. I'm a PlayStation fanboy. Well, I'm telling you, Steam might be the future for me for games. Because I cannot tell you guys, I am just tired of the freaking, games are getting expensive anyway. Games are getting expensive to produce. And in a business standpoint, I can understand that Sony getting rid of physical media might be the best solution to go to, because game companies lose a lot of money manufacturing stuff. So, yeah. Guys, I kind of have a crazy idea. What if game consoles in the future are also digital? Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, you can only buy the controller. Only the controller is physical, and then the game consoles are digital. And then the controllers are digital. Almost everything is digital. That's crazy, man. Guys, I am a loyal Sony fan. I have a PlayStation collection. I have my PS5 in my room. It's right there. If you guys can't see it, I don't think you guys can see it, honestly. My PS5's right there. I am a physical game collector. I collect games. And this is truly the end for physical media. All I can tell you guys is just move on to Steam. I've been playing on Steam for like 4 or 5 years at this point, so I can legally say that. So if this is my final answer about Sony's losing or getting rid of physical media, all I can say is just that Sony, whatever you do what you want to do, man, but you're probably going to lose a lot of people. And I know most of you guys are going to say, oh, going to Steam is you're part of the problem. Yeah, but what other choice do we have? At least with Steam, you get to fuck around with mods, you don't get restricted. I mean, sure, Steam could get rid of it, but at least people can try to crack the code and we can have it on our PCs. But yeah, guys, all I say this is just buy as many physical media as you can, and then when January 2028 comes around, just get used to buying digital codes. So that's all I'll say, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll collect as much physical media as I can, and see what happens in the future, because I can't really say anything, guys. Guys, I need you to understand this. I am a 20-year-old who likes to play video games, and I've been playing video games ever since I was a kid. So just seeing getting rid of physical media might change a lot of stuff for me. Which will kind of suck if I do end up having kids. They're not going to, understand physical media. At least I have my PS5 physical games and my Switch physical games, so I guess I kind of have that to show them. But honestly, when it comes to like PlayStation games, it's just the end. I'm really gonna miss the physical media. And if you guys want to looking at my PS5 games, man, PS5 could probably be my last PlayStation console. Fuck, man, that's kind of hard to say that, bro. But that's just true. It's the truth. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this rant. Hopefully you guys get another video later today. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace.